Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. Real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. We're here inside Visit Knoxville. And you can feel free to come join us if you like, but if you can't be here with us today, know that it is streaming live right now from our Facebook and our YouTube channel, where you can watch it back later at your convenience as well. So today we have two acts for you here today on the show. Up the second half of the show today, Tanner Burch and the Hippies are here with us today, and they'll be playing some tunes for us here in a little while. To get things started, they played at the Laurel Theater last night and did a little stay over to be here with us today. There's a new project coming out really soon, and we're going to be talking about that here in just a minute. Y'all give a great big welcome to the Faux Paws, to the Blue Plates Special.
y'all so much. That was a great Jimmy Martin number called Night, and it's on our new album that we're really excited to be putting out into the world this week. We're going to do a few off that and a few other things. This next one's also on the record, and it was written by our very own Noah Van Norston. I'm going to let him tell you all about it.
Hey, everybody. This next one is a song I wrote when I was having trouble moving on. Sometimes you need to move on, and sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to move on. So I found myself in Cheyenne, Wyoming, killing 3 days, doing absolutely nothing but sitting in a motel just because someone might meet with me again. And then I thought, you know what, I should write a song and move on. So the song's called Cheyenne.
Spending time like a dollar, but I've overdrawn. Running around, and all I found is where I don't belong. Maybe where I am is as good as it gets. I'll sit still, and maybe I'll forget to move on. Move on. What the hell am I doing? 3 days in Cheyenne. One whole day, then another, and then another again. I know I'm waiting around just to hear goodbye. Maybe after one more time, I'll move on. Move on. I spent the summer in Denver heat, but it felt like an afternoon, a cool November breeze. Try to get what I want and give what I can. Maybe it's time I change my plans and move on. Move on. Move on.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is the Faux Paws with us here today on the Blue Plate special. So when you think you've got them figured in, some Louisiana influences in there as well. And then the banjo player puts down the banjo and picks up the saxophone. And
Sorry
we
about
don't
that.
have it figured out anymore. It's a different kind of band with a different kind of name. So it's Faux Paws. It's a little play on words there. FAUXPAWS. Now, when you see it that way, or you learn it that way, see, once I had a friend who actually he made prosthetics for animals.
Oh, wow.
So you know how I view this
So
now.
we're really drilling down.
We are available for sponsorship opportunities.
I see the name in a whole nother light.
The branding possibilities just expanding our horizons.
So I'm just wondering, exactly where did the name come from exactly? Is it just sort of a play on words?
I mean, it is, and like you said, we were drawn to it because we do like doing a thing, and then we like not quite doing the thing that you expected us to do, and that is kind of like in our band's DNA. Noah and Chris and I had played previous to this project in a dance band called Great Bear, and when Great Bear decided to go into hibernation, the three of us wanted to continue on, so we weren't the real Paws, we were the Faux Paws.
Ah, okay.
Prosthetics, if you will.
Yeah, exactly. They were.
Got it. So, okay, cool. We have that figured out now, sort of. So let's talk about a brand new project. It's out in the world, but it's not out in the world. So the release is Friday, but if they're touring right now, all week long. If you see the band, well, you have the opportunity before the cyber world can get a hold of it out there.
That's right. We have them locked in a safe in the back of the van, but we know the combination. So if you come to a show, you just might be able to take home a copy. Those first two tracks we did, though, are the singles that are available now as a little teaser for the rest of the record. But the full record comes out on Friday.
And those you have been hearing right here on WDVX. So tell us, where'd you record it? And
Yeah, well,
kind of stuff.
Releasing this record was definitely a process, but we recorded them back about a little more than a year ago at a studio in upstate New York. It was winter, and we got together at a friend's place and all kind of crowded into this very cozy, very tight little home studio. And it was Mike Miranda from the Mammals was helping us track, and we had a great time. And then just like the way this stuff goes, it took a long time to get it all together. But we're really excited. The record's called No Bad Ideas, and we like to prioritize our human audience over the bots. So any humans who come to our shows this week, we're happy to have a record.
Humans are welcome.
Humans are welcome. The bots have to wait.
Yeah, our album is not bot friendly, I would say. And that's, somewhat by choice, but none of our other albums have been very algorithm friendly either. So we're just kind of continuing. We're leaning into that.
That's right.
Well, you all here at the house, again, have that opportunity to stop by the merch table, own the project before those out there in the other place, the ether land. Shake and howdy with them afterwards, and thank them for being here. From here tomorrow, they're headed to Mesbay, North Carolina, Asheville on Wednesday, Shelby on Thursday, Greer, North Carolina on Friday. That's the Albino Skunk Festival. they're heading on. Some shows in Virginia, Oregon, Washington, Colorado. The complete tour schedule is right there at thefauxpawsmusic.com. Shake and howdy with them afterwards and thank them for being here. It's the Faux Paws on the Blue Plate Special.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, 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 whoa.
By the way, for those of you out in Radio Land, that's Noah's feet that you're hearing making that. It's not a drum machine.
Not bot friendly. Not a drum.
That would be
machine.
disingenuous of us.
Yeah, we're playing more bluegrassy old time kind of stuff, but it's a French Canadian tradition, and literally everybody in French Canada who does traditional music does that, and it's cool.
They can't help it.
They can't help it.
We're gonna get our bassist Zoe Gigano to sing one for you now.
Speaking of Canada, this is we're going to do a tune by a Canadian songwriter named Ron Sexsmith, and this is a tune called "Sneak Out the Back Door." We recorded this on the new project, and we've medleyed it with a fiddle tune called "Cool Fada."
Sneak out the back door. Nobody can say that I didn't.
When this life is over, I'm gonna sneak out the back door. Before the mood turns sober, I'm gonna sneak out the back door. Never had much of a Midas touch, no luck to be sure. Waving my regards to the people in charge. Well, I'll sneak out the back door. Let it ride, let the whole thing slide. Drift far from the shore. I don't wanna be missed, didn't even resist. I'm gonna sneak out. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We got time for one more. Like Red said, we're going to be out all year long. We're doing the Red Wing Roots Festival in Virginia, and Rocky Grass in Colorado, Sisters Folk Fest in Oregon. So we're excited to play in front of people. This
Not
one,
bots.
this is a tune. It's a medley of tunes, right?
Yeah.
And the names don't really matter that much. Here we go.
It's no bad idea. The second tune is the name of the CD.
Title track.
Here we go.
That's the Faux Paws on the Blue Plate Special. So again, more information can be found simply by searching them out. They're most likely thefaupawsmusic.com, and they've got socials as well. Again, Friday is the release of No Bad Ideas. And tomorrow, the tour continues. They'll be doing a lot of North Carolina before headed over to Virginia and then out west. And the complete tour schedule right there. Feel free to stop by that merch table over there, shake and howdy with them, and certainly thank them for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves. The WDVX Blue Plate Special is also presented by Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria on Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It is home of the Big Plate on Fridays, and by Modelo Especial and Corona Extra. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville. So, coming up tomorrow on the Blue Plate Special, Leslie Jordan is going to be joining us tomorrow. Tim Fast and Charlie Lovewolf will be here on Wednesday. On Thursday brings Jefferson Thomas. Friday's Big Plate is a band called Southern Avenue. And they're going to be performing as part of the Southern Skies Festival at World's Fair Park this weekend. It's the Dogwood Arts Festival winds down with a big shebang this weekend. Oh, Charlie Crockett's going to be there, the Dirty Governors, Cruz Contreras, and again, Southern Avenue, who will be joining us Friday on the Big Plate. Saturday brings UT Appalachian Strings here to visit Knoxville, and well, that will be two different bands, but UT's Bluegrass program this year has 6 different acts, so they have to, bands, and so they have to schedule different Saturdays for them to get them all in here before the end of the school week year, which is approaching us. So 2 of those bands will be with us this Saturday on the show. Also coming up this Saturday, it is our Kids Stuff live show here inside Visit Knoxville at 10 a.m. It is a free show with your host, Sarah Perkle. Kids Stuff is a lot like the Blue Plate Special, except it's geared towards smaller people and some younger listeners. And it's a whole lot of fun and lets them enjoy some live music and be exposed to live music. And, well, you don't have to be a kid to attend Kid Stuff. You can be a kid at heart, and everyone is welcome to join in. Also, there's going to be a special Kid Stuff this month. It's a Kid Stuff Live, and it's going to be at World's Fair Park, and it is part of the Knox County Public Library and the Children's Festival of Reading. And the whole day will be packed with storytelling, live music, and more. Plus, you'll have an opportunity to meet many of the authors who are attending the festival. All the fun starts at 10 a.m. It goes to 3 p.m. at the Children's Festival of Reading. Again, that is May 17th. It's a free event at World's Fair Park, and you can find more information at knoxcountylibrary.org. Alrighty, y'all. There was a whole bunch of stuff just swap out. So, we're just going to roll right with it, y'all. Give a great big welcome here to Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies to the Blue Plate Special.
What the hell is life supposed to be? It's amusing, it's bruising. These steroids I'm cruising. Slightly, I ain't really free. It's a quarter jukebox. It's a boomstick and a blue chalk. It's this bird, soul and killing me. It's happy hours and with the showers. It's good times ain't worth the same. Well, the blue collar man's born to lose, and son, that's American dream. Oh. Simple man's what simple does, and a simple life ain't what I got. Simply put, I just don't give a damn. Tell Uncle Sam, well, Sam I am, and I ain't got no damn extra hand. Take that vote and shove it up his can. It's illusions, it's state of confusion. What the hell is life supposed to be? It's amusing, it's bruising. These steroids I'm cruising. It's likely I ain't really free. It's a quarter in a jukebox. It's a post-stick and a blue chalk. It's this bourbon, soul and killing me. It's happy hours and with showers. It's good times ain't worth the same. Well, blue collar man's born to lose, and son, that's American dream. Oh. It's a quarter in a jukebox. It's a post-stick in a blue chalk. It's this bourbon, soul and killing me. It's happy hours and with showers. It's good times ain't worth the same. Well, blue collar man's born to lose, and some that's American dream. Well, blue collar man's born to lose, and some that's American dream. Thank you. Thank you, guys. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day so far? The rain's gone, thank God, for now. It might come back, who knows. We're sure glad to be here at the Blue Plate Special. I'm Tanner Burch. These are the Hill Hippies, and we are from Nashville, Tennessee, and we are very happy to be here. That last song was called Born to Lose. It was unreleased. That song is about me just what I called a blue-collar Groundhog Day, just doing the same stuff over and over again, and I thought it was a little fishy. But on to the next song. We're going to do a song called Sad Saddling, a little shuffle tune. And I wrote this song about how I used to, be sad and go sit on a bar stool, and I called it Sad Saddling. Simple as that. Hope you guys enjoy.
3, 4, 1, 2.
I'm ashamed you ever seen shaped by me, my friend. I couldn't stand the night on my head. I think you about coming out here, so die me on the county line. And I apologize for not myself tonight. 'Cause I'm settling in the bars tonight. She kicked up dust left me high and dry. So give me a cool, cool, cool Colorado cold snap, 'cause I'm settling the bars tonight. Well, I ain't the claim to be a good old self-reliant man. This old cowboy is turned to a big old frown. But if you wanna work the room, let me hold you back now from that pretty gal. I'm just glad to be here with my shot of crown. 'Cause I'm settling the bars tonight. She kicked up dust, left me high and dry. So give me a cool, cool, cool Colorado cold snack, 'cause I'm settling the bars tonight. She left me for Miami, Miami, oh Miami. So give me a cool, cool, cool Colorado cold snack, 'cause I'm settling till she gets back. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So I'm a little bit of a country music snob. And I see a lot of acts come over from Nashville and play their brand of country music. And I'm just going to say you all play real country music.
Well, thank you.
yes,
We do our best.
I don't see you really fitting in Nashville very well, you know? Like when you go to Lower Broad, it's not the kind of music you're going to find. And I just wonder if that's challenging for you in Nashville. I mean, they all want the slick commercial other thing, you know, and you're playing the real thing. And I know there's a lot of people that are seeking out what you do, but it's hard to find in Nashville. So do you find yourself with open doors because people are looking for this kind of country, or do you find yourself having the door closed because you're playing this kind of country?
Well, this type of country is present. It's just not in the main parts or the main times that's being played. Most of the time when people go down there, it's like midnight. You know, everybody's looking to party and they're playing all the up-tempo stuff. But there's still places that play real country music and are really darn good at it. A lot of cats down there are.
Yeah, a lot. Sort of the east side seems to have gone more with the honky-tonk, and the downtown is bachelorette parties.
That seems about right. East side's definitely in the rootsier parts of country music, and then you got Music Valley, which is going to be, you know, near Opryland, that has more of your traditional country.
True.
And then Broadway is just it's mostly party bands, but you know we do have like a residency at Layla's from 2 to 6 on Mondays. And,
Good old Layla's and Roberts, they're still holding it down there.
Layla's, Roberts, and AJ's they have an identity and they stick to it.
So, where did you grow up?
I grew up in South Georgia, right above Savannah, in a town called Rankin. That was from 6th grade to then. I was born in North Georgia in Cartersville.
Okay.
And then we moved all around. My dad was a plant manager for paper mills, so we were all over the place. But mainly Rankin, Georgia.
Okay. So, what about music? How did music come into your world?
Well, I've always loved music, but I didn't pick up a guitar until I was 26. I was a very ambitious college football athlete, and I played 3 sports in high school, and just didn't feel like I had time to learn music. And it wasn't until my grandmother passed away, she gave me her 1985 Ibanez and a stack of records. And I was in a long-distance relationship at the time, so going out was getting me in trouble. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn how to play guitar. So, and that's how it went from there.
And the songwriting just came natural?
I've always been a writer. It's always been something I've always done. You know, I won awards for it when I was like in middle school and high school. But those are cheesy things, and so it's always been a part of me. And then as soon as I found melody, it kind of just poured out of me. And it's not perfect, but it's a practice, and it's something that just came natural. I felt like.
All right. So, what about do you have recordings out in the world?
Yes, I got Spotify. If you look up Tanner Burch, I got Spotify, Apple Music, and on YouTube, all over the place. We got a bunch of live shows on there. A lot of stuff we're playing right now are tracks that we're trying to promote for an upcoming project that we're going to get in the studio and hopefully put out at least one song this year, but it takes time.
You can keep an eye out. I guess social media is the best place to search Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies out, or Tanner Burch Music is generally what it's listed under there. I think we're linked to the Facebook thing from our website. On the 17th, May 17th, they're going to be there at the Scoreboard in Nashville. You can find the complete schedule simply by searching him out there on the social media as well. Shake and howdy with them after the show and thank them for being here with us. It's Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies with us here today on the Blue Plate Special.
We got a little tune called Neon Rose right here. And this is about how I met my girlfriend dancing. I was feeling kinda low, so I headed to the show, 'cause it was only at the house. Wasn't looking for nothing, maybe beer and a buzz, and crawled back home to the couch. Well, you waltzed in a gust of wind, took my breath away. Dressed in black, it's like a heart attack when you dance to George Street. And I had to two-step grapevine, rock and lean, look in your eyes, Lord, I had to make you mine. Me and you on the floor, come on baby, one more song before closing time. I don't mean to impose, you got me begging for some more. I wanna twirl you around and around my finger like a neon rose. We got my hat, gave my rear a pat, with a grin said giddy up. You grabbed my hair and we danced to your man. I just couldn't get enough. And I had to two-step grave. I rock and look in your eyes. Lord, I had to make you mine. Me and you on the floor. Come on, baby, one more song before closing time. I don't mean to impose. You got me begging for some more. I wanna twirl you around and around my finger like a neon rose. Come on now. Kissing and a hug and touch until I'm dove in the bucket seat of my truck. And now like a dance, it's a honky-tonk romance, baby, with a little love. Baby, if it's right, I can drive you home if you like. And I can spend all night twirling you around and around my fingers like a neon rose. My little neon rose. A little tune called Neon Rose. All right, this next tune is called Tumbleweed Fever. I got the title and then I built the song around it. You know, sometimes it goes like that. I was watching the movie Conager. Has anybody ever seen Conager with Sam Elliott in it? It's a great cowboy movie. And he was tussling. So this lady was putting poetry notes in tumbleweeds, and so Sam Elliott was searching through the tumbleweeds trying to find the poetry notes, and then he comes into the bar all mad, and somebody said, "What's wrong with you, Conager?" And he's like, "I got tumbleweed fever." And I was like, ah, there it is. So Tumbleweed Fever is just is a song about me telling my girlfriend I need to travel. I can't stay in one place too long. So hope you guys enjoy. Honey, I got tumbleweed fever. I'm itching and twitching to roam that range again. 'Cause I did all of you, darling. This is what you have to understand. I was born with drifting in my blood. There's mountains and valleys that I need to climb. There's art lies here in Tennessee. I'll be heading west come sunrise. And I'll roll from Alabama to San Antonio. I just got to see this world a little clearer. I'm going, the honky-tonks and the smoke. Just carry some tumbleweed fever. Out of wind, there's a whisper in the main. I'm straddle my saddle under that big blue sky. You come if you want to, my lover, but I can't stay while time is speeding by. I'll roll the Alabama San Antonio. I just got to see this world a little clearer. I'm going, the the honky tonks and smoke. Just carry some tumbleweed fever. Go on. I just got to see this world a little clearer. I'm going the honky tonks and smoke. Just carry some tumbleweed fever. Oh, I got to carry this tumbleweed fever.
It's Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So they've got one last tune for us here today, but how about one more round of applause for the Faux Paws, the first half of the show here today? Yeah, feel free to stop by that merch table and shake and howdy with our performers. Just thank them for being here with us today. Leslie Jordan will be here with us tomorrow on the show. You can find out more about who is headed in our direction by visiting WDVX.com. Find that Blue Plate Special box and click on it, and it's going to take you to the full schedule. Tanner Burch Music is where you find him out there on these socials. And again, on May 17th at the Scoreboard. You know what time that is?
I think that one's 8 to 11.
It's an evening show.
Yes.
Okay.
8 to
They have
11.
show on the weekends. They have lots of music
Yeah,
there. So.
yeah, it's a week-to-week basis. You never know where we're going to be. But
Yeah.
we will be on Broadway at 2-6 every Monday. And then if you keep an eye out for the schedule on Tanner Burch Music or Tanner the Hill Hippie on Instagram.
Thank y'all for being here with us today. Will you leave us with the last tune?
Yes. This last tune that we're going to play is called I Pray to God, I Pray to Beer. I wrote it with a feller named Ken Lee out in Colorado. I met him at a bluegrass jam out there when I was touring in Colorado, and we hung out, and he showed me a couple of songs, and I just fell in love with his writing. And so he's watching right now. So, but this song's just a simple country song about when things aren't going your way. There's only 3 things you can do: pray to God, have a beer, and dance with a pretty girl. So, hope you guys enjoy. Well, the dirt is dry and the sky is gray. The fires are burning 100 miles away. We don't see no rain, and the drought won't end. there won't be no hope for our working man. So I pray to God, and I pray to beer, and I often wonder what's my purpose here. When the dirt is dry and the sky is clear, I pray to God and I pray to beer. Won't you dance with me underneath the moon? Night is late, we'll go home soon. Oh, your smile, it brightens my way where I can go another day. So I pray to God, and I pray to beer, and I often wonder what's my purpose here. When the dirt is dry and the sky is clear, I pray to God and I pray to beer. And I often wonder what I'm doing here. I know someone's watching, and I have no fear. When dirt is dry and the sky is clear, I pray to God and I pray to beer. I pray to God and I pray to beer.
That's Tanner Burch and the Hill Hippies. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.